Well, good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. It looks like it's 10:07, so just missed it by a few minutes. But anyway, we were out and about shopping for some new videos. We got some new stuff coming up. We're going to be doing what's that? The latest video where we got a brand new knife that we're going to be showing you guys. Hey, how you doing, Karate Joe and Pancakes27? Love to see you guys. So we're shopping for, you guys know Starbucks, that the pastry called I think it's Cranberry Bliss, the Cranberry Bliss bars, and my wife loves them, but they're just not healthy. They're like mega bad for you, so we don't eat them. But I found a recipe. It's called Keto Cranberry Bliss. Good morning, sir. How are you, Jamie? Good morning and Happy New Year, Laura. So we're going to be doing a keto version of the Cranberry Bliss bars, which means it's going to be no sugar and all that stuff and healthier for you. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? How are you? So we just got back shopping for that, and then we're going to be doing a knife video and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's been crazy. Crazy start of the year. How's the foot? Let me see. Yeah. It's the swelling's down. I'm in a cast right now, so you could feel the movement now because it's not swollen anymore from the surgery. So how's the foot doing? I'm getting around now in a cane, so I'm able to go to the restroom on a cane. I don't need the wheelchair to move me around anymore. So it's going pretty good. But I still got I think my doctor is going on vacation next week, so I got to wait till he gets back to get in a walking boot, and then I'll be able to move around again on my own. And my poor wife, she's been so awesome. She's taken care of me so well, and she's probably pooped. Hey, CJ, how are you? Happy New Year. Listen, I got barbecue pit dog. How are you? Hey, everybody. He's saying hey to everybody else. Yeah, you guys, let me know what we're gonna be talking. I can't help it. I don't support the New Year's resolutions because I don't think that January 1st means anything, but it's the first day of January. But if you have anything new, your goals, if you have goals for the new year, I totally respect that. If you guys are looking to do things in 2020, which everybody's saying is the year of vision, if you're looking to do something new, I'd love to hear about it. Love to share that with everybody else. I did write Feed America again because you guys know I want to work with Feed America and start feeding people. Well, no word from them, so it looks like I'm gonna blow Feed America out of the water, and I'm just gonna find another. I was thinking, I know there are a few other organizations that feed people, so I will be looking into that and find out if anybody wants to, partner with me. And that would be really cool because feeding is all I care about. It's not about what company, as long as they use the money for the people. So anyway, Happy New Year. Sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Alonzo. So anyway, I hope you guys had a safe New Year's Eve. I hope it went well. We stayed home. We watched. We had friends over. We watched movies. We played games. We just hung out. Jack Jr. and his friends were over, and it was a blast. They were like kids again, like little kids. It was awesome. So it was a good night. What movie did we watch? We watched. Gemini Man with Will Smith. We watched that movie, and that was pretty cool. Right now, I'm in mourning because my father passed away in Florida. I'm totally sorry about that, and my deepest sympathies. But the evangelist, Dr. Robert McKim, anyway, if you're an evangelist, you should realize that he's in a way better place right now than where he was. But I know, sorry for your loss. I really am. That's the worst part. They're in a better place, but it's the act of losing somebody and missing people. And it's interesting because we talked about my brother and I talked about things of the past. A lot of people. This is a really rough month for people. This is like the one of the worst months of the year for people. Depression, suicides, everything, because there's such a high. The world builds everything up, and then everything crashes down in January. Sales are horrible for everybody. Nobody's doing anything in January. Everybody's back to the way it was. So once again, deepest sympathies to you. And I will tell you that after losing my mom, it still hurts, but you miss her or you will miss your father. But the pain itself gets further and further apart each time. So you'll always remember them. You always love them, but the pain will start to get less and less. I can't tell you that. I enjoy your food wars. Carl Zimmerman, any plans for a new one upcoming you can share? Well, you guys know that my desire was doing that pizza wars in New York and New Jersey. So haven't found looking around for a sponsor right now. Haven't looked into barbecue wars yet, but if I do, I got to find a new part of the country to do barbecue wars. That'd be interesting. I'm really torn. If I'm doing barbecue wars, I'm really pushed towards the Carolinas. That's where I'm going to be concentrating, probably the East Coast more for barbecue. But pizza, it'll first be New York and New Jersey, and then if there's another Pizza Wars, which I got to get this one taken care of. Do you believe in ghosts? That's interesting. I believe in the Holy Ghost, but I don't believe that God lets us come back to the earth and haunt around and all that stuff. I don't believe in that. So Grizzly Lumber, how are you? Happy New Year. So anyway, I just want to tell you that that everything's going great. Today's Saturday. This is the weekend. Everybody starts de-decorating. So that's basically what everybody's doing on our block. Everybody's taking down the decorations this weekend, but trying to get things back. Some people, anybody leave their decorations up till, what is it? Oh, today's the 5th, isn't it? This is, I believe today's the 5th. 4th. Today's the 4th. Okay. A lot of people will leave their stuff up till January 5th. I don't know why, but they do. And anyway, to each his own. It's okay with me. You have that one neighbor that leaves it up till Valentine's Day. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you guys have that, but I have always, everywhere I've lived, there's one household that just the decorations are falling off the house. It's just like, I have half a tree up. That's great. I got half a tree up. Hey, send me a picture, would you? I don't know what half a tree looks like, but anyway, we took our tree down. Did we do it the day of or the next day? Yeah, Tammy doesn't wait for nothing. Tammy's a go-getter. She went right at the tree and she had it put away because we had our first year ever, we had a fake tree. So she had it taken down and everything put away, and she de-decorated everything like the next day. Because in our household, when it's December 26th, it's not Christmas. It's over. Somebody tell Hallmark, because they keep playing Christmas movies. They play Christmas movies. They're going to plan on playing Christmas movies all year round. Seriously. I think Friday nights is when they play their Christmas movies. So anyway, leave it up. Somebody said leave up your tree because it'll be Christmas before you know it. That's great. You guys make me laugh. You guys are so funny. I'm taking mine down today. Just been too lazy to take it down. Do you support any football teams? Okay. Let's talk sports. I'm going to give you a game. You tell me who's going to win. Ready? Clemson or LSU in the college scene? I got to go with Clemson, and let me tell you why. Because the quarterback of Clemson is undefeated, never lost a game. He's 25-0. I have to go with that guy. I'm sorry. When somebody's never lost, was that a ghost? No, that wasn't a ghost. That was Brianna. She's staying over here. We've been taking care of her. She just had her surgery too. It's like a hospital here. It's unbelievable. But we've been hanging out with her, making sure she's taken care of and she's okay and all that stuff. Clemson, there we go. Clemson. Of course, SEC, I should be going LSU because I'm in the SEC land, but there we go. Let me show that. Okay, I'm from South Carolina. Okay, that's awesome. Let's see. Oh, you mean Grizzly wanted to talk football as in soccer football. Yeah, that's not football to me, sorry. Everybody calls it football, but I get confused. So there is no I don't do soccer. Soccer is like it's like hockey on Quaalude. I mean, yeah, it's like hockey on downers. It's the slowest, most boring. It's like watching NASCAR for me. It just blah blah blah, just on and on and on. It's awesome in soccer to see scores. I love scoring in soccer, but it just takes forever to score. Yeah, so you're South Carolina. I know who the Gamecocks are, but they're not in the championship game. So more power to you next year. Did they give you downers for the surgery? No, they gave me medicine. They knocked me out. But anyway, let's see. Soccer is the most viewed sport in the world. That's great. It's the most viewed sport in the world, but it doesn't make it my favorite sport in the world. I prefer football. I used to like baseball. I'm not a baseball fan anymore since they boycotted and missed a World Series. I kind of got upset over that. I don't know if you guys remember what year that was. Anyway, so I got Clemson winning, even though LSU's favored by 5.5. Watch more hockey. Yeah, hockey's cool. I can get into hockey faster than I can get into soccer. Let's see. That's understandable. Yeah, I just, I can't sit there and look at grass for 3 hours and see a score of 1-0. That's crazy. My problem with football is the brain damage it causes from playing it. Absolutely. Eating is my favorite sport. All right, Kyle, thank you. Don't play football. And I obviously, I think there's a lot of things that have been put into place to protect the quarterback, to protect players, to protect receivers. People who are not protected, they're coming down. Like when a receiver goes up to catch a ball and somebody's coming spearing right at him, there's certain things that should not. What about rugby? We don't get rugby out here. I've never watched a game of rugby in my life. So how did you injure your foot? I didn't injure it. As I explained, I had to have the Achilles tendon worked on. So they had to unattach it and then reattach it and all that stuff. If you want to know what happened, go to last week's video. I explained the whole process. But I didn't injure my foot. I had it fixed so that I could walk again. And then the other foot needs the same exact thing. So I will be fixing that later on in the year. Oh, it's crazy. Let's see. Let's talk cheese. Hi, how are you? These are me. There are many players hurt in soccer. Soccer is a rough sport, rougher than you think. Yeah, there are many players hurt in soccer. I totally get it. Cheese talk. Big fan of Danish Blue. Rugby's amazing. Oh, great. We're into sports talk. All right. So let me take us back to the show. So we were talking the championship game. So I have leaned towards Jack has LSU. I have Clemson, and we're going to be watching that. I think that's on the 13th. I think we're watching the championship game. Hi there, big guy. What's for supper? Supper, we're probably going to be dining out at a place called Campion's. It's a Chicago eatery. I believe I've done a review on Campion's in Gallatin, but a new one, brand new one down the street just opened up. I'm going to go there and review it And if you like Chicago stuff, it's very Chicago based. They're gonna have Chicago dogs there. They're gonna have the trio, the sausage and onions. And do you guys ever it's like Portillo's? If you ever ate at Portillo's, if you haven't eaten there, oh my goodness, Portillo's is great. Green Bay Packers fan, Cheesehead. All right, what's the difference between an eatery and a restaurant? There isn't a different. An eatery is more deli-like, more diner-like. An eatery and a restaurant is more service-oriented. You sit at a table, white, tablecloths and all that stuff. But I believe that would be the difference. I don't know. It's like saying a restaurant or a food place. What's the difference? Have you noticed fast food, Mickey D's and BK prices have gone up? No, I have not. Do we know why they've gone up? Let's see. We went to the Wensleydale's Cheese Factory for a holiday once. It's interesting. You bring up cheese. We had a cheese tray for Christmas, and it had wasabi cheese. Have you guys ever had wasabi cheese? It's really, really good. We buy wasabi cheese. We buy the cheeses we normally don't eat all year round. How about Lazy Man's Eggs Benedict? That's tough. Lazy Man's Eggs Benedict. I mean, because you can't be lazy about making hollandaise sauce. What I need to do is find an easy way to make hollandaise sauce. So that's the hardest part to Eggs Benedict. But basically, you could do that with what you could do for Eggs Benedict. You take something like one of the McDonald's McMuffins, take the top off, and just pour hollandaise sauce on it and heat it up. But that wouldn't be a good video. Ever tried horse meat? Not that I know of, and I don't plan on trying it in the near future. Prices don't go down. I did show Ross. Ross is asking me about doing Lazy Man's beer. I did show how to make beer. I've done it and it came out really good. I guess I don't drink beer, so my buddy said it was good. So I guess there's a long process. Do you guys make beer? I don't make it, buy it, drink it, nothing. Ever make overnight French toast back? If you want to try horse meat, go to Tesco and buy the cheapest meat there. I know Tesco. I've heard of Tesco. I believe they're a European brand, right? Yeah, there's some scary meats out there, guys. It's getting worse and worse because I have an alert on my phone that tells me about food recalls, and that's what I share with you guys. So let's talk future videos. You guys want more Lazy Man videos? Obviously, I'm guessing by the comments. You want me to do more Lazy Man videos? Do you guys want more playing with your food videos? Do you guys want more product reviews? Do you guys want more barbecue videos? I know you want more food wars, so I'll be looking into that. There was a scandal about them using horse meat in burger patties a while ago. I'm not here to spread any rumors. So, but yeah, so if there's something that you want to see more of this year, at the beginning of the year is when I look at the show and I try and concentrate on things that you love. And the things that you love, I have a new smoker coming out. You guys like the barbecue and smoking videos and all that stuff. You guys like, can't get enough Jack on the Go, but I'm local. I'll try and do more national stuff on Jack on the Go. I'm trying to, unless it's a really hot place like that Lincoya's was amazing. That last video I did, everybody loves that place. And everybody freaked over it locally. It's going to get really popular. So I will try and do more national things so that wherever you live, it affects you. That's one of my Jack on the Go goals. Let's see. What else have I been working on? I've been working on, at the end of the year, worked on a lot of merchandise. So Jack on the Go has merchandise. We got Jack on the Go. We got Cooking with Jack hats. We got shirts. We got a whole bunch of stuff. There's a whole store underneath. What did CJ write? Can't get enough. Oh, that was the one I did read. Yeah. So we'll be doing more Jack in the Go. And we do have a few local spots and we have a few national spots coming up. So we're kind of torn between that. But are you heading out?
I'm heading upstairs.
Oh, okie doke. Have fun.
Mhm.
So anyway, you know what? You are a disgusting person, Jack. And that cracks me up because what I don't understand is why would you tune in? If you don't like me, don't tune in. Anyway, eat some English food in the future. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of English food you're talking about. I got new respect for pressure cookers. That was one of the hottest selling items this year was the pressure cooker. The Ninja Foodie, the Instant Pot, they all did good. Hey, dude. I'm talking over here.
Stop.
No, I'm not here to argue with you.
Just go.
Just anyway, just keep it down. So anyway, I would love to see recipes with the Ninja Foodie. Yeah, I got more coming. We're gonna be some more air fryer stuff. I'll be using the Ninja Foodie air fryer feature to do a bunch of stuff. And let's see here. Linkoya was Native American, not Indian. I always okay. Well, there's Indian Native American, and there's Indian from India. So Linkoya was a Native American Indian boy who was adopted by was it Hamilton? Jackson. That's right, Andrew Jackson. He adopted, and he's big out here, and he was raised out here and all that stuff. So that's where the name comes from. I didn't say it in the video, but because I wasn't sure until after the video, somebody told me. Let's see here. Sweets, crisps. Oh, you're using the word crisp. So are you from Grizzly? Are you from England? Because you're mentioning crisps, and that's usually like a reference to, let's see, French fries are chips in England, and then chips are crisps in England, as far as I know. If you're ever in Ohio, go to Toledo and go to Tony Pacco's Best Hot Dogs Around. Yeah, I'm not ready to do a hot dog voice yet, but I will check that out if I'm ever in the area. I will make a mental note of that. Oh, you are from England. That's what I thought. I saw you mention the word crisps, and that made me think. Let's see, Buddy's Detroit deep dish. Okay. All right, if I did, the first Pizza Wars would be New York and New Jersey, but the second one would be Chicago. I mean, Chicago's a whole new world. It would be deep dish Pizza Wars. It wouldn't just be Pizza Wars. So I mean, if any of you are pizza fanatics, which I'm sure all of you are, it will basically, the difference between Chicago and New York. They're night and day. Chicago's famous for deep dish. New York's big slices that you fold and you eat. I mean, they're totally different pizzas, totally different. You can't even have a war between the two, Chicago or what do I prefer? So let's say I walk into a restaurant and they have both. They have New York pizza and Chicago pizza, deep dish. I'm probably going deep dish. I probably favor Chicago over New York. And I shouldn't say that because my whole family's from New York, but you tell me which one you like better. Do you like deep dish or do you like New York style? Because the New York style, I have to tell you, you guys remember years ago, I did New York pizza versus California pizza. And I was in California and I flew in New York water to make the pizza with New York water. That was crazy. That was totally crazy. What's up?
I'm just going to sit here and watch you.
No, you're not. Anyway, so when we do a pizza, what is that? New York style all day, thin crust. Yes, I favor thin crust. I don't eat pizza other than the show. If I did a Pizza Wars, then I would try it. Have you ever done a pizza oven review? I did a pizza oven review that you put on the stovetop, and it looks like a portable oven, and then it heats up, and then you can cook it. And did I turn my phone off? I didn't turn my phone off. Oops. Darn it. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So anyway, I have done one oven review. I haven't done an official pizza oven review. I have a friend who's building one into their house. So maybe she'll let me come over, her and her husband will let me come over and film there. That would be really cool. It's kind of a built-in fireplace pizza oven. So it could be a pizza oven or a fireplace in the kitchen. It's pretty cool looking, and it's about this high. It's not low on the ground. Belgium chocolate is overrated unless not had good stuff, but some from BJ's, not good at all. Jack, do you ever come back to California since leaving? No. Everybody asks me that. Are you gonna? Oh, you know what I am gonna do? I am gonna get together with the old guys. For those of you who like the old episodes, when I was in California and I did Pizza Wars and I did Burger Wars with Joe Chavez. I did Pizza Wars with Edgar, and I did Taco Wars with Rick Chavez, and I did Wing Wars with Lou. I had like different guys that I did different things. And I had Paul, who was in any video, it didn't matter. He was my buddy. So I'm going to be doing a reunion video where I get back with the guys from California. And then we're going to find out what they're up to. So I'll be interviewing them, and then we'll be talking about the things we did. You guys remember the OMG burger? Do you remember the $50 burger? Bigger than my head. It literally was, what was it, 8 pounds? Yeah, the whole thing.
You promised Jake, you never did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You did.
Not there, I didn't.
Did.
Okay, you can keep dreaming. But anyway, it was a 4-pound patty, 8-pound burger complete. It took something like 5 tomatoes and 3 heads of lettuce. It was huge. If you guys haven't seen that video, it was a restaurant called The Catch on Jack and the Go, right by Anaheim Stadium. And then they would make this burger that could feed like 5 to 7 people. So me and my buddies went there. That was really good. Let's see. I'm looking at buying a Uni pizza oven. Okay, cool. Let me know how that works out. I prefer, I have to tell you, one of the laziest, greatest videos I did was smoking a frozen pizza. I took one of those cheap old frozen pizzas that you buy at the store, and I smoked it on the smoker, and you would have thought I just cooked the pizza right there on the spot. I made it all you would have thought it was from scratch. It was amazing. Yeah, I think I used hickory. Is Jack Jr. a mod? Or is Jack Jr. I think you meant is Jack Jr. in a mood. Yeah, he's in a mood.
Hungry mood. I'm eating right
He's
now.
in a hungry mood right now. I badmouthed Costco pizza. I had some this week. Not bad. Please. Oh, please. I mean, it's a great value. You can't beat the Costco pizza value or the Sam's Club value or any of that. But one of the problems with Costco pizza is just the grease comes pouring off. I mean, just look when you're done eating the piece, there's a big puddle of grease on your paper or on your plate or whatever. But the only reason I badmouthed the Costco pizza, I don't think I badmouthed it, but I think we were doing Pizza Wars and it lost. It just meant that I had a better pizza against that. So I feel for you about your foot. I have arthritis in my left foot, and all the bones are fused in my left foot. 12 surgeries over 28 years. I hate casts. I feel you're a mod on your channel. Oh, no. You're not a moderator, right? On my channel? No, he don't sit here and moderate my channel for me.
Got a lot of other things to do.
He's got his own thing going on. He's got to go to. You're getting your tattoo worked on today?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it up today.
He's finishing up his tattoo today. I'll show you guys pictures next week. But he's getting it done at what time?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So he's putting. Is it true you're putting stained glass, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a stained glass window. It's gonna say Romans 1:16 at the bottom.
Okay, so most of you know he has it's half Christ, half lion picture on his arm, the tattoo. He's putting stained glass behind it. And Romans what?
1:16.
Romans 1:16. 1:16. So anyway, he's putting that on his arm. today, so I'll have a picture. I stopped going to Pizza Hut since I quit working there last year. Yeah, we stopped going to where was it? Tammy used to work at Rainforest Cafe, and we used to get 50% off. She also used to work at Joe's Crab Shack, and we just those are the places that were overpriced tourist traps, and we only went because Tammy got a discount. But other than that, forget it. We haven't been back since she quit. That's when I first started the channel. She was working 2 jobs. She worked her butt off. Once again, I mean, I'll say it to the day I die that Tammy deserves everything I get. I got a tattoo when I was 16. I fainted and, and peed myself. No more tattoos for me. Okay. I don't know. I didn't. Bible says no tattoos. Hold a minute. Now you touched on something there, Ross. The Bible, if you go to the translation, it says, do not scar your body for the dead. There was no such thing as a tattoo. The word tattoo did not start until the 18th century. But the Bible says, don't scar your body for the dead. That means don't have a dead person on your body. Don't acknowledge dead people in your tattoos and their years and all that. That's what it's pertaining to. Because I don't know why. I have no idea, but that's what it says. So the tattoos are totally fine, but scarring your body for the dead is not fine. So go on back and take a look, and I'm pretty sure that's what the direct translation means. They use the word tattoo now, but it didn't exist. It's only one of the translations, but if you go back to, I think, King James. But anyway, so I know a lot of pastors with tattoos. In fact, every pastor I know has tattoos. Seriously. Let's see. Where do you live? I live in Tennessee. Yeah, I live in Hendersonville, where Taylor Swift is from, and Johnny Cash. Let's see. Here we go. Lazy Man's Meringue. Jake is suggesting a Lazy Man's Meringue pie. I'll have to think about that. All I have to do is look at the recipe. Once I look at a recipe, I try and shortcut it and think I can shortcut it. I can shortcut it to take a lazy version, but I have to look at that recipe first. But yeah, meringues are very good. Let's see, hard to buy pizza from places that have sign on walls showing how to make pizza. Oh, I guess Domino's has a sign on the wall that shows you how to make pizza. I don't know. What else would that mean? What else would what mean? Be a little more detailed, Ross, please. So, if you're asking me about regarding the tattoo, I'm guessing you are. Anyway, but let's see. Where to eat? Fort Benning. Visit my army. Lunchbox lady. Where to eat? Fort Benning. Visit my army. DTR in February. Okay. So let's see. Lazy man, anything. Just buy it off the shelf. Oh, okay, I gotcha. No, I don't want to go that far. I mean, my mom was the master of lazy. I mean, she covered a frozen burrito with enchilada sauce and called it an enchilada, and she microwaved it. It was the worst enchilada I ever ate. You never noticed that? Did I miss something, King Lord? You never noticed that. Write me one more time what I should notice. Snap Vegan, how are you? I'm way late to the party. Good to see you all. I was late. I was 7 minutes late. Buying it off the shelf. Ain't that fun, man? Yeah. You guys crack me up. Yeah, you can be lazy and buy it right off the shelf, but I'm not looking for that. There's an in-between making it from scratch like Julia Child and just buying it processed. You know, I prefer you cook something, make it yourself. Like I grew up on pizza. What do I have to notice about pizza? King Lord, hard to buy pizza from got it. Okay. Yeah, if you have a sign on the teaching you how to, it's like getting your transmission worked on and then a sign showing you how to replace your transmission. That would be kind of weird. So anyway, but yeah, I never noticed that before because I don't go into pizza places. So that's my fault. I guess Domino's does that. Lazy Man's Chicken. You know, what is that? What is that? Tikka masala. You know, I've had a craving for Mediterranean dishes and stuff like that. I want to do moussaka. I've had a craving for that, and I don't know why. I don't know. Let's see. You can't go to Campeones tonight. Got to watch the Titans lose to the Patriots. CJ, you're so funny. No, you know what I'm going to tell you? Titans aren't good this year. They're obviously better than my Cowboys, but they have a chance. They have a good chance to win because the Patriots aren't good this year. When the Patriots lose to the Dolphins, the worst team in the NFL, you know that they're beatable. The Titans have a chance. I mean, Titans have beaten some pretty good teams out there, which is surprising. So Titans are like that one. If you bet on them, they'll lose. And if you bet against them, they'll win. So anyway, yeah, I will be pulling for the Titans. I don't know what time they play. Let me see. Sorry, guys. Football family here. Take a look. Whoops, go back. Okay, so we got Buffalo and Houston at 3:35, and I'm Houston is favored to win. I'm picking Buffalo, and then Tennessee, New England's favored to win, and that's 7:15 tonight, my time. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's wild card weekend. So you guys, I hope whoever your team is, you should start a politics channel. No. Ross, no. Politics is not. The only reason I started a religious channel is because I truly believe that everybody should stay in their lane. Eagles. Yeah, thanks, Kyle. So anyway, I think everybody should stay in their lane. I don't believe in the Dixie Chicks movement where they speak out against politics from a stage. I think that's wrong. I think actors should shut their mouths and just keep acting and making movies. I think YouTube cooks should just cook food. I shouldn't be talking religion or politics on the YouTube cooking channel. If you want to talk religion or politics, you start a channel specifically about that, and that's what I did. So now I'm allowed to talk about my faith with other people who have the same faith as I, and we could share thoughts and we can learn things. Tammy did a great job on your last video. Man, I'm telling you, she's better than I am. She was amazing. She had some great bloopers, though. Me and Jack Jr. were giving her a hard time. That was funny. But yeah, she was superb in the last two videos. And I am right there with her. It's not like I just give her the recipe and go, here, go do this. No, she knows how to move the camera around. She knows how to work the camera. She knows how to do everything except edit. So I do all the editing. I sit next to her and we talk about what we're doing and then we just film her. And so I don't leave her hanging or anything, but she did a great job. Kudos to her. Those two dip videos. We wanted to get both those dips in before New Year's, but we didn't make it. So one was for New Year's and one was for championship game. So now you got two dips. Then if you have any good recipes, send them my way and I'll take a look at them. If they're super easy, I'm going to have to do some Super Bowl food. I got to do a Super Bowl recipe. So that's coming up. Let's see. You can always bet on my hometown Browns to lose. Oh, Jonathan, but you are a faithful Browns. I guess you guys are getting a new coach, thankfully. Yeah, the Browns, please. I mean, that team had a lot of good players this year, but couldn't pull it together. I don't know why. I tried, let's see. Good morning. Good to see you from Gilbert Glen, Knoxville, Tennessee. Gilbert, good morning. How are you? What job do you do full time? So I do two jobs. I do editing and filming and shopping and planning and merchandise and marketing and everything for the channel. I do all the YouTube stuff. which you'd be surprised how much goes into that. How long it takes to share a video, to produce a video, to edit a video, to film a video, and then the other. Yes, I do. What is it called? I will. You should be able to see it on my channel, the homepage. It's called Eye to Eye. Eye to Eye. I will, once I get off, I will put a link down below on what was it? I don't remember the link. What was the link to that? I don't remember. I will share that. Thank you, Carl, for asking. So anyway, Torrance, California. Hey, always excited to hear from California. I live in Hville. Oh, you lived in Hville for 2 years, and I missed it. Excited to see great food places popping up there. Okay, so so I'm watching Justified on I think it's Amazon Prime. I'm watching Justified. I'm binge watching because I can't do anything else. And I noticed that the one girl, the one from the marshal's office, she mentioned she's from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's like talking about how Johnny Cash is from here. And I thought that was really cool that one of the characters was from that whole show. If you've never watched Justified, takes place about 3 hours from here in Kentucky. So I'm only an hour from Kentucky. That's where I go for my 4th of July. I always take you guys with me. And what is this? Neo Falls soup, North Dakota favorite. Should try it. I'll have to look at it. I used to work in restaurant for 20 years, but I'm retired. All right. Yes. Thank you for all your hard work, Gilbert. Appreciate it. North Dakota. I've never heard of any North Dakota favorites. That's interesting to hear. So I'll have to look into that soup. But so anyway, yeah, I've just been kicking it lately. You guys asked, what do I do for work? Well, I explained most of it's YouTube, but the other half is the sauce business. I have restaurants in California that still use my sauce. I still manufacture in California. I still manufacture out here. I have restaurants out here that use my sauce. I have customers. You guys buy my sauce, which all of our sauces are going to be going on sale, and I'll let you know when. But you guys are buying. You can go to I think it's cookingthebestsauces.com, or you can go to cookingwithjack.com. So, and you can get to my store either way. So anyway, but that's what I do. So I do sauce and cooking show. And ironically, the cooking show is more work and more business than the sauce business to me. So anyway, we just finished putting together the new smoker, and I'll be showing it to you. There are 2 things that I wanted on a smoker, and I'm going to give you a sneak preview because I'm really excited about this. I can't wait till I'm up and about because I'm filming this right away. There are 2 things I've always wanted on a smoker since I started the show, or since I started doing barbecue and smoking and all that stuff. I have to say, one was built-in Wi-Fi, that it would have its own probes. I didn't have to buy the separate unit and bring it out to the smoker. That it had its own probes that plugged in, and it would notify your phone. You know, the smoker would notify your phone. And the other feature was an easy way to dump out wood pellets. A lot of people have had to vacuum out wood pellets, and that was just a real backbreaker. So if you're smoking with hickory and then you put pork on and you want to smoke with apple, you have to vacuum out all the pellets, and there's easy ways to do that. But I'd rather just a chute. You open a door and all the pellets come pouring out. And I believe this new smoker has both those. So I'm pretty pumped. If so, that will probably take the place as my favorite, as my Pit Boss right now is my favorite, with the glass door, my vertical Pit Boss. So I will be honest with you. This smoker is just like every other smoker. It will cook. The cook is the one who does it, the one who seasons the meat, the one who watches the temperature, the one who pulls it off and lets the meat set, the one who wraps the meat. That's that has nothing to do with the cooker itself. So you can get me a cheap cooker like at Walmart for $100. I don't care, as long as it produces heat at the temperature that I need it to. The cook is the one who makes the meat taste good. It's not the cooker, even though, like Traeger has been making it look delicious and wonderful. Mm. So realize that I don't care. I mean, I bought my father-in-law for Christmas the smoking tube. And I told him, you can make a pulled pork on your gas grill, a smoked pulled pork with the smoking tube. All you do is light the smoking tube, let it run for 4 hours. I know you'll probably have to refill the smoking tube and use it again because he's got the shorter one. But if you buy the tray or the long tube, then you can smoke your meat for hours and hours and hours on your gas grill. If I didn't have a smoker, I would do that on my gas grill. All you do is put the meat on the top shelf, all right, away from the heat, so you don't have direct heat, but you're still heating the gas grill, and just check the temperature, and you're good to go. So anyway, if you guys don't know about that, I did a review on the smoking tube. I still think it's one of the best products that I've reviewed on the show in its existence. It's so stupid simple to use, and yet the smoking tube it's like $20, and it turns your gas grill into a smoker. You can save $800 to $1,000 by just buying a $20 tube. So anyway, if any of you want to experiment with smoking meat, but you don't want to invest in the smoker, I would advise you get that. Let's see, Lazy Man's fried spam. Jake, that's going to be a tough one. I don't think anybody likes spam. Lamb. Okay, Kyle, you said lamb and beef lunchbox lady. I got to tell you, lamb, you just can't find lamb out here. I used to be able to buy it anywhere I wanted in California, but it's far and few between out here. So I may have to have some like lamb chops. I'm just dying for lamb. I love lamb. Let's see, love lamb. There it is, Master Chef Australia. I made pulled pork, like sliced pork with applesauce. I'm telling you, man, if you want a good combination, always use like apple wood pellets when you're smoking a pulled pork. Apple and pork go together, just like the Brady Bunch says. Pork chops and applesauce. That they go together great. So we were talking about, what is that? Don't know what that is, but anyway. So let's talk about what's coming up. So we got we have a knife video coming up. We have a cranberry bliss, keto cranberry bliss coming up. There will be a lot of healthy recipes this month. Jack, I recently read one of your old blog posts where you Jack, I recently read about me ranting about my mail not being delivered because of stray dogs. God, that must have been years ago. You're asking my thoughts on a blog post from years ago. I don't recall that blog post at all. Much love from South Carolina. Good morning, John. Ever tried venison hash? It takes hours and hours. No, that's exciting. I love venison. So anyway, you guys, I don't know if you know, venison is deer meat. And there's plenty of it around here during deer season. All the processing plants are selling it, sausages like crazy. If you're making deer sausage, the processing plant will put beef fat in with it because deer is so lean, it really doesn't cook up well. It gets real tough. So to keep it moist and tender, they mix some beef fat in with the venison. So, and then they wrap it up. If you want some lamb, can hook you up with a farmer. Yeah, please. Lunchbox lady, if you have a good lamb source, email me, info@givemefoods.com, or just write me through Facebook. And let's see, is it better to eat chicken or beef? It's me personally, I think it's better to eat chicken. I know there's a lot of, beef has reacted differently with people. the red meat does. Sometimes it's harder to digest. Um, a lot of people, it flares up their gout or they get gout from red meat. Greetings from Sweden. God bless Sweden. How are you? Let's see. Deer meat is sweet tasting to me. Not care for it. Take your deer meat, if you have deer meat, and before you cook it, you have to soak it for 24 hours. And when you do that, if you have fresh deer meat, it will take the blood out of the meat. The blood soaks into the meat. That's where the gamey taste comes from. That's where people are like, that don't taste right. That's because whoever prepared it didn't soak the blood out of the meat. So you soak it in water for 24 hours. My Aunt, I don't know if you remember Aunt Myrna's videos, but Aunt Myrna told me about that. And it will remove all the blood. That's where most of the animals get their gaminess. Ducks and rabbits and all that. They get that funny metallic taste. Is because the blood, once you kill an animal, the blood starts soaking into the meat. That's why, like, kosher meat is slaughtered and drained of blood immediately. It keeps the meat pure. Deer meat is sweet tasting. Do you like Indian food? Yes, I do. There's an Indian place I want to try. That's under the freeway overpass. But let's see, Jack, what is the wettest meat you ever cooked? I mean, I would love to master. As you guys know on the show, that I have a desire to cook brisket, um, the best brisket. I haven't done it yet. I have not done the best brisket. I've done a bunch of briskets on the show, but it hasn't been perfect, like prime rib perfect. I want perfect brisket, and I can't find. I mean, there's something to do with once you go up like pulled pork, brisket gets like well done. And I don't really want it well done, but so I have to think what temperature exactly is the perfect landing spot for brisket. I'm thinking on smoking it, sous videing it, and then searing it. I'm thinking that will get it so I can get it to the perfect temperature. Mark, you want to know where I live? I live in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We just talked about that. But yeah, which I have to, if anybody else is out there watching that works at YouTube, I have to tell you, if you don't live in New York or you don't live in California as a YouTuber, YouTube doesn't have anything for you. I mean, when I was in LA, there was always stuff going on with YouTube. They'd have parties and get-togethers and meetups, and I mean, YouTubers were together. What is your opinion on Trump bombing? Oh, yes. So anyway, yeah, we're not going to discuss politics. I appreciate it. Thank you, Laura. So anyway, YouTube needs to have meetups all throughout the country. I think there should be a meetup in Nashville. I want to do a meetup in Nashville. I would love to put a panel together for you guys, and if you live in the area, you can come visit, and you can ask us all the questions you want live. Get about 10 YouTubers together, or more than that, even if I can get more than that. But YouTube LA and YouTube New York, that's like, unless you're in those two locations, it doesn't really matter what you're doing. So I've noticed that since I left California, YouTube hasn't been a big part of my life, activity wise. But when I was in California, I was always at YouTube studios. I was always doing things. So I want to get things going in the middle of the country and get meetups and togethers and be able to meet with the viewers and all that. All you guys who are like family to me, I'd love to see you face to face. That would be awesome. And then we could hang out for a day. What will we be serving? Better be food. That's great. Of course there's food. You get a bunch of food YouTube. Well, I don't know if the other YouTubers would be food or not, because I know YouTubers here in Nashville, but they don't do food. I know one guy does comic books. So I will have food for you. I promise. I'll grill something up. If I got to make hot dogs, if I got to make, something really good, I'll make something really good. But that's a dream of mine. Have you ever heard of Kiwi Farms? Kiwi Farms, yes, I've heard that. I've heard of that. What is that? Favorite? Oh, Mark, you must be international. You spelled favorite differently than we spell favorite. I can always tell by your words. I love it. So yeah, Mark, let me favorite restaurant chain. My favorite restaurant chain. Um, I really like, I don't know, favorite restaurant chain. I attend, I'll eat a lot at Red Robin. The reason I like Red Robin so much is everybody loves burgers, but Red Robin wraps in lettuce. You can replace the French fries with unlimited salad refills. All the sides are unlimited, bottomless. The broccoli, whatever you choose to go with. And Red Robin, I got to tell you guys this. I don't know why I didn't mention this sooner. They have zucchini French fries. They have French fries made out of zucchini. No lie. Oh, they're beautiful. They're light. They're crispy. They're delicious. They're salted and everything. So let's see. Tour food always looks delicious. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start working on Pizza Wars. Um, I will be calling around, seeing if I get a sponsor for that tour. And if I get a sponsor, then we're good to go. But didn't know that. Not a fan. If they're yeah, Joe, try it out when you go next time. The zucchini fries are better than you could make at home. I mean, I should recreate them. I should make them at home. Yeah, you have a pretty decent fan base in India. Well, God bless India. I love India. I love wherever you guys are from. I really respect you guys. What do you think? Who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Honestly, it's going to be the Niners and the Ravens, and the Ravens are going to win it. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, I have the Ravens winning the Super Bowl. They've just been unstoppable. So anyway, I wish we had more chains here. We only have like Burger King, McD's, and Subway. Oh, Burger King's okay. McD's I hate. Subway I hate even more because there's so many good sandwich places out here. I'd go to Firehouse Subs. I'd go to Jimmy John's. I'd go to Togo's. I would go to any of the other sandwich places. Subway gives you the least amount of meat, and it's just absolutely horrible. How am I doing on time? Oh, I need to start wrapping this up. I'm sorry. Let's see. Got to run. Donna, thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Don't forget, I don't know what time zone you're in, but East Coast, United States time zone, like New York, we do our live broadcast at 11 every Saturday morning. If you're Central like me, it's 10 a.m. If you're Pacific like California, it should be 8 a.m. So don't worry. If you got to go, Donna, go ahead and go. Have a blessed day. I heard the Cowboys are going to hire Jeff Fisher. It doesn't matter because Jerry Jones still going to have his hand up the butt of the coach, and he's going to destroy everything. Ever since he got involved in the coaching decisions, it's been a disastrous team. I love rooting on my Cowboys. I don't care how bad they are. I'll stick with them. I started rooting for the Cowboys when Troy Aikman came from Pasadena. That's why I went to the Cowboys, because Troy Aikman was from UCLA. The first year he played, they won one game the whole year. Now, you know that's a true Cowboy fan. Let's see here. Jersey Mike's, another good place. Let's see. That's the only thing we have up north. Ha, ha, ha. So I hope you guys get something big. So quantity is more important. Jake, no. Quantity isn't more important. But I will, you guys live in areas that don't have good food places. There are different foods that you can have flown, like ordered through the internet. You can get a frozen, did you know you can get frozen deep dish pizza from Chicago? They make it, flash freeze it, and ship it to you. Literally, you can have a New York cheesecake flash frozen and then shipped to you straight from New York. So Jack and us went to Santa Fe Importers in Stanton the other day, and they have your picture hanging on the wall. What? They kicked me out. They told me I couldn't film there. No way. Can you do me a favor? Ryan, can you send me a picture of my picture on the wall? That'd be great. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, you know what? Santa Fe Importers. I was excited to go to that place. And then once I started filming, they're like, you can't film here. Now I get it. Like at Taco King, I couldn't film because everybody's illegal there, working there. And I get that. Don't show any faces. I totally respect people's privacy. I always get their permission before I film them the cash register, before I film them anywhere, a server or anything. In my opinion, quantity is, in my opinion, means value for my money. Yeah, Joe, I do. There's a middle ground. You know, if I'm getting a burger, I don't want a burger that's just like that big, a tiny little slider, and paying $14 for it. I want like a jumbo and delicious burger that I pay $8.99 for, and I just can't finish. That's great. I'm not into finishing my food anymore. That became a whole new way of living. Would cost like $50 to send this pizza here. Where? Oh yes, you're right. It would. Yeah, international. I mean, yeah. This is the reason a lot of international people cook more than us. This is why Americans are always said to be more unhealthy than the rest of the world, is because the international people, they don't have access to this food. So they have to make it themselves. Go to Germany and they're cooking up their own sausage they made and their own cabbage and everything they grew and everything. And it's so much healthier and better. So a lot of international people eat better than Americans. Americans, it's like, come by my town at 7 p.m. and you got a 30 to 45 minute wait anywhere. I was trying to pick up a salad at Texas Roadhouse last night. It was like 7 o'clock and they said 60-minute wait. I was doing it to go. I was going to drive by and pick it up. And they wanted me to wait an hour. I'm like, no, thank you. So we went somewhere else for a salad. Anyway, Franklin's barbecue sausage. Sounds delicious. I love sausage. We eat IKEA weekly as Swedes. Yeah, the IKEA food's surprisingly good. You guys ever had breakfast at IKEA? I've done that. And their food's surprisingly good. So let me wrap this up really quick and tell you that there's plenty coming up. I'm open to any of your suggestions. Just write me and politely, tell me if you have a recipe you want to share. Give it to me. There's a new group, Cooking with Jack group on Facebook, in addition to the Cooking with Jack show on Facebook. You can write me through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, email, website, any way you want. There's plenty of other places to comment. All right, 60 minutes for takeout is outrageous. Yeah, I'm not going to wait an hour. I'm already hungry when I'm looking for food. I'm not going to wait an hour to eat. $6 for a meal here at IKEA. That's really good. Yeah, I bet that the food's totally different because I know IKEA is Swedish, I believe, and so they must be completely different than our American ones. But their food is really good. If you haven't eaten at IKEA, check it out. Like, just grab breakfast there and let me know what you think. In the meantime, I love you guys. I love you all year. I'll try to cater to whatever, whatever interests you. Just keep talking to me. Keep talking to me because if it wasn't for you, I would be nothing. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a show. So all the glory and credit goes to you guys for watching and hanging out with me. I will be back next Saturday live. I am going to be searching for giveaway stuff on the live broadcast. So be ready for that. And I think that's about it. So let me wrap up and tell you that I will see you next week. I love you. Take care.